Yo, this is Soul86 bringing you another video. Welcome to the Monday Night Raw after In Your House. This is part one. So this is just taking a look at the matches from tonight that we're going to do. Two matches this video, two matches the next video, just like how we did the In Your House. So now again, I don't know if I'm always going to do the tag team matches. We'll see. But the new rivalry that I got going is Men on a Mission, Steiner Brothers, 1-2-3 Kid, Doink the Clown, Lex Luger, Owen Hart, and Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker. Yes, I put Shawn Michaels in a feud with The Undertaker because Bret Hart, as we saw in that main event, got hurt at In Your House. That's my story, and I am sticking to it, man. That's just what happened. All right. So I did have to delete a match. There was originally 5 matches on here, but I had to delete a match because I was like, let me just focus on the ones that I'm going to play. So I just kind of delete those other ones because they don't matter. We'll pretend they happen. But let's go. Let's just see. Let's see what we got. All right. All right. You know what? Let's be Scott Steiner. Let's be Scott Steiner. Now, I don't know. I should have looked at what's supposed to happen. I probably should have looked at that, but I've seen the option before for that chair shot save. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully a cutscene happens. Hopefully. See, again, that's what I really don't like about the cutscene system that they have in this game. You get to choose what you want to see, but things have to go a certain way in order for them to happen. I kind of wish it was like, picking some cutscenes, a lot of cutscenes where, things are going to happen regardless. There's some stuff like that, but, But I do want to talk about my rise real quick. I want to take this time to talk about my rise. I know we're in universe mode. We're on Monday Night Raw right now. But I want to talk about my rise. I just finished it. Yes, I know. I'm like several months late. However, my rise in the past has never been my thing. I've never really dug the storylines. I felt they were kind of cheesy. My rise is really good this year. And I know I mentioned in a previous video I made when I started my rise, it is actually really good. Makes me feel like I'm watching a product on TV. Sort of like what I say when I talk about what I want to see from like a superstar mode or a road to WrestleMania mode. But I will say this, my rise is kind of that this year, except, you don't go to WrestleMania, but the way that it plays out is pretty great. My main gripe with it, and it's one of my biggest gripes, I don't like when they do, and they did this last year, they do the story parts where you're not in the WWE. Like you get like fired or something happens, and then they make you wrestle over in Mexico, they make you wrestle in the UK. I can do without all of that. Like I really wanted to get those matches done like the fastest. That was where I wasn't really having fun when I was doing that. But the whole time that I was in WWE, I was loving it. Now, what I ended up doing, because they don't allow you to pick wrestlers from the roster, you can import creative superstars. So I've seen videos where people are doing my rise with like Roman Reigns and whatnot. I decided to do one of CM Punk. So it's like CM Punk was back in the WWE. So I did that. It was really, really good, man. I definitely enjoyed it. Wow. And Mabel was like, I don't care if you enjoyed it. Knuckle up, buddy. I had to pick Scott Steiner because I don't like having champs lose, I just don't like having champs lose.
Steiner is capable of staggering things. He's got an incredible mix of technical skill and...
But no, my rise is really good, man. I think a lot of the times, like, you see on the internet, and I was one of them, you see a lot of people say, like, oh, the 2K's my rise, it sucks. And, when they talk about, the one this year, you'll hear people say it sucks. But, man, I'm starting to question if they watched it, if they played it. Because It was actually good, man. Ooh, look at him picking Mabel up like that. I don't know if he'll be able to do that in real life all like that, but
Steiner is breaking his opponent down.
But I was impressed. I got to give props to 2K, man. I got to give them props. They did the damn thing with that. Like I said, man, the biggest thing was like there were so many moments that felt like you were watching Raw, man. The moments of like promos in the ring and you know, turning on people and all of this other stuff. Like it had it all in there. Whoa.
And the ref can't even start the count.
Wow.
I can't believe the ref didn't even get to
Mabel,
one.
buddy.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
See, I feel like the cutscene that's going to happen at the end of this is going to make the Steiner brothers heels. I feel like it's going to do that.
Using the elbow to escape the attack. DDT!
Come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Mabel.
He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by countout.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Oh, and right now I am doing my Rise, the female one. Now, originally when I did start my Rise, it was to unlock the live event arena. So I really was just kind of going through it and skipping through as much as I could skip through. I really wasn't trying to digest the storyline because I thought the storyline was going to suck. If I'm being honest, I did. Just from previous years, I thought that my Rise was going to be trash. And so much to my surprise, I'm enjoying the female legacy version. And I thoroughly enjoyed, again, minus the moments where I'm out of the WWE, I'm wrestling in Mexico and stuff. I hated doing those matches, mostly because I hated the arenas and I hated the rings. I'd much rather not do that. Come on, Mabel. Let me see if we can make this a quick match, man, to be honest. I know this is Mabel we're talking about, but oh, damn.
And that's going to jam Scott's offense.
I knew that was going to happen. Nope. Not at all, sir. Not at all.
He is mentally and physically exhausted now. I don't want to say he's
it's crazy, man, because like one thing that like I have really started to understand, and I mean I've always understood it, but one of the things that happens to us as gamers, because back in the day, there used to be a ton of different wrestling games to play. Like whatever platform you played on, there was a wrestling game for you. Xbox had their exclusives. Nintendo had their exclusives. Sony, of course, had their series going on. So you all, I mean, and this was across the board. You had a ton of different NFL games. You had a ton of different NBA games, MLB, NHL. There just used to be so much to choose from. Nowadays, everything is a monopoly when it comes to gaming. So I feel like what happens to us as gamers most of the time is we get franchise fatigue. You know, I hear it when, like NBA 2K. I'm a huge NBA 2K fan. I don't like their practices. I don't participate in the microtransactions. I'm a my NBA guy because my career is just full of, if you want your guy to be good, you got to pay a lot of money. It sucks.
Now's a chance for him to get back into this match.
However, the core game of NBA 2K, I absolutely love. Like I mentioned in the video before, I was in the middle of it didn't matter. We on the outside of the ring. I felt like I was about to tap. I was doing my NBA with the 1991 Chicago Bulls, and it was fun. I was enjoying myself. But me and my nephew are deciding really not to get NBA 2K this year, and it's not for really any other reason of like, sometimes you just get sick of playing the same game every year, especially when there's only minor changes. And I feel like that's what happens with a lot of people when it comes to 2K. I don't think it's so much a situation where people are like, they hate 2K and here we go. All right, here we go. We're getting a cutscene. Okay, I knew it. See, I'm gonna have to make the Steiner brothers heels, man.
Somebody stop this.
Now the referee's been chased out of the
Baby
ring.
faces don't act like this.
Real ugly.
Oh, look who's
Woo!
here.
This is absolute chaos.
See, I'm gonna have to change their status to boo now. That was actually pretty dope. That was actually pretty dope, but the Steiner brothers are gonna have to be bad guys now. Yeah, we're gonna have to change that. That was good though. I like that. It actually made sense. So now I get to just kind of like go with the flow. The Steiner brothers became heels out of nowhere, but they became heels. So let's get it, man. Now the 1, 2, 3 Kid and Doink the Clown. Ooh, referee. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3 Kid and Doink. Let's do this.
Now the matchup underway. Oh, the referee and the officials down. And these two don't care at all.
What about the official? Someone check on him, please.
And can the match continue? The ref took a nasty fall.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Please check on the official.
Ref is sleeping.
Coming right off the heels of
The
some
ref is
underhanded
sleeping
tactics.
right now, man.
We all know just how much a
But no, like I was
calculated
saying,
attack
I'm
could affect the course of this
things were
match.
happening on screen, guys. I had to focus. But a part of, the issue is, you get franchise fatigue. And that's why I think a lot of us get frustrated with WWE 2K or NBA 2K. It's even though there might be like a big change, like one big game mode change, but the rest of it is just kind of like just minor increments, right? Nothing really feels brand new, right? There might be some small things that they try to like do to kind of really trick the fans into thinking that you're getting a new experience. They might speed up gameplay, they might slow up gameplay, add a little thing here and there, but for the most part, it's the same thing. You're playing and doing the same thing.
Doink's an underrated brawler, but what really sets him apart is his talent
And
for
that's
just
pretty much what
freaking
happened.
people out. If he utilizes the latter skill, he
Ooh,
can use the
look
former
at dang.
W.
All right, 1, 2, 3 Kid. Let's go. This 1, 2, 3 Kid is dope, by the way. Super dope. Second time I use him, I think, in this universe mode. I used him on an episode of Superstars. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Doink. What you doing, buddy?
Looks like the clown wants some fun and games.
What does he do?
Looking for a
Doink.
high-risk, high-reward situation.
He's really... Wow, okay, he is really playing keep.
Needs to be mindful of the referee's count here, and he gets
Really?
delivered back into the ring.
Really? But yeah, man, I think that's what happens with us, man.
Effective
One of the
arm
things
drag.
that helped me see
Everything
that,
working
sadly,
against
was
Doink now.
playing
Doink needs to
AEW
use
Fight
this
Forever.
strategy
Playing
fast.
AEW Fight Forever, like my expectations versus like what we got, and then going back to playing this, I'm like, you know what, man? 2K's really not. It's not as bad as I made it seem, right? Again, there's things that they can work on. Trust me, there are things that they can work on. I make videos about it, and I'm going to continue to make videos about it, man. Because I love wrestling games. I love pro wrestling. I love wrestling. I always have. This is why these type of games are on my channel to begin with. The reason why I put Mortal Kombat gameplay up is because Mortal Kombat is my favorite fighter, right? You'll never see me put up, well, never say never, but that was a beautiful scoop slam, by the way. Oh my goodness. But you'll never see me put up just like a ton of like random gameplay. I put up wrestling gameplay because this is what I'm passionate about. If you look at my action figure reviews, it's mostly WWE Elites and some DC stuff, but for the most part it's WWE related stuff. Like I love wrestling, and I love wrestling games, and I want them to be as good as they were, if not better, before, right? I want them to be great again. So So yeah, man, like my whole thing has always just been, and I hope y'all focusing on this match as much as my words, but I love playing wrestling games, man. I've played them. I feel like I've played them all, man. Whether it was a WCW game, a TNA game, all of the old school WWF games for the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, all of those, man. Like I love them. I absolutely love them. Ooh, hey, come on, Doink. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Ooh, Doink. I'm like talking and I got Doink bloody.
High risk territory for Doink.
All right, hey, he's about to do his finisher. Yep. Hey, like I couldn't. Whoa.
Cuts him off. Able to give him the slip. Face buster plants him.
Yeah, Doink.
Leg drop from the ropes.
Yeah, buddy. You know what? I believe
Looking worse for wear.
my boy's got a finish. Oh wait.
Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Stay there.
Finds the room.
Oh man. Really?
Up they go.
That'll jam your tailbone.
Oof. Oof. Okay.
And down with a backdrop.
Dude. Really?
Body that hurt. Does he get him here?
Nah.
He got the shoulder
Nope.
up in time.
One count.
Punishment he's
Get up,
taken,
kid.
And yet he's still in this match?
Oh
That's one way
man.
to bring your opponent to their feet. Ooh, nasty.
But yeah, I'm just glad that I gave my rise a chance.
The breaking point must be on the horizon.
Because I did prejudge it. I did. I was one of those guys who I was just, because of the past, I was like, I'm not gonna really mess with my rise, man. And that's really on 2K. It was their fault for making like such cheesy storylines. But I could get behind this one, man. I could. It was fun to play.
And he slides him back to the mat.
And the My Rise, you know, the campaign of it is pretty long. So that's what's nice.
Scoop slam.
Can I beat him like this?
Leg drop across the
I don't want to beat him like that. Nah.
He's been placed in the corner now.
Oh, wait. You know what I'm going to do?
This competitor has such a deep arsenal. We're about to see more of it.
I won't do that.
Head scissor.
But-
Incredible.
All right.
He's heading up top. Thinking big.
Sky high.
Damn.
High risk doesn't pay off.
Ooh.
Oh, not quite yet.
Butterfly suplex.
Is that going to be it?
Cover. 2.
3.
And that'll finally do it. What a
I almost
victory.
wish we got a better cutscene than what happened in the beginning of
Let's
this.
look back on the action from the last match.
But we just going to let this ride out, man. We going to see what kind of stuff we get. But I just, personally, I wish we had a better cutscene. I'd much rather not have... I mean, like, okay, to start a feud, I guess this is okay. I just hope
Here is your winner.
they don't have any more matches
Well, you can't help but think it was
leading
the
up
cheap
to
shot that secured the
the
victory here
pay-per-view,
tonight.
which I think
Look, sometimes you do
gonna
what
be
you have to do
SummerSlam
to
next,
win,
maybe?
and in this case, it paid off.
I have no idea how you can call what they did
Ooh.
winning. More like surviving.
this is just the
Considering
first
what
part
they
of
did to
Raw,
survive,
man. We
I
got
don't see
2
it
more
as very
matches to do.
fulfilling.
Hope you
When
guys enjoyed it.
surviving means you get your arm
Hope you guys
raised
liked my
again,
talk
that
too,
means
man. I
you
didn't
won,
want to
Cole.
just...
Sorry it wasn't
I had
fulfilling
some
enough.
things on my mind. I didn't want to make a separate video, but I wanted to talk about how I actually enjoyed my rise this year. Thought it was pretty good. I didn't give it a chance because of just the previous iterations of it. I mean, honestly, one of the tweaks that I could see, if there's anything that I could say for next year's, leave us in the WWE. At least, if anything, take us back to NXT instead of taking us out of the country and wrestling over there. Like, I'm over doing that stuff, man, because that part of the storyline lasts just a little bit too long for me. And write and do some storyline modes where we can actually pick the wrestlers in the game like naturally without having to do the workarounds, like have it be by default if I want to go through story mode with Seth Rollins or Jey Uso if I want to. Let us be able to do that. I think that'd be cool. At least give us a selected number of wrestlers, because I know that when they do their storyline, it'd be kind of weird to, like, if you pick, say, Cody Rhodes, but Cody Rhodes is a part of the story where he has speaking lines, and if you only make one story and not multiple, I can understand not being able to pick him. However, if you do have like different choices, where he can be out if somebody picks Cody, but like in Cody's place is another wrestler, that would actually work too. But anyways, man, hope you guys enjoyed this part 1 of Monday Night Raw. Next video will be part 2, which will do the, look, we got the Lex Luger versus Owen Hart. Well, it might not be them facing each other. And then we got the Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. And I'm hoping that that's not the actual main event. And then this gets into my gripes about the things that I wish we could change. Anyways, man, I'm rambling. I'm done. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Soul Drum 86, and I'm out. Peace.